Hello, hello! Perfidious Beat here, back to take the fight to the alien oppressors and also see about bringing social justice to a bigoted police captain in XCOM, War of the Chosen. Just some shameful discrimination displayed against Thurgood the Bench Marshal last episode. I'm telling you. Thurgood, buddy, you gotta file suit against Captain Kowalski. We've got a clear-cut case of bigotry and prejudice in the workplace. It's one of the most egregious examples I've ever seen. You, Thurgood Marshal, go into battle tired, nonetheless, and still manage to pull off a miracle shot that downs Marsha Brady. And then, who comes home with the promotion above the rank of sergeant? Teddy Roosevelt! All this time, I've thought, Captain Kowalski was hard on Teddy and the bench because they were good-looking rebel cops who play by their own rules but still get results, thus frustrating the chief for their devil-may-care attitude. But that's not it now. Now I'm thinking Captain Kowalski's just a huge racist. Yeah, me too, Pete. Why, I tell you, I'd like to walk into that office and punch Kowalski right in the stupid gob. Nobody treats a good man like Thurgood Marshal so shamefully. Not on my watch, by Jove. That's not what Teddy Roosevelt stands for. And if Thurgood won't file suit, then I'll darn tootin' do it on his behalf. Because this sort of behavior simply will not stand. No, sir, it will not stand. Yeah, you talk a big game here, Teddy, but honestly, gotta say, you didn't refuse the promotion, did you, buddy? Huh? Maybe you should have thought about your old pal Thurgood Marshal over here before you said yes to becoming lieutenant. You know what, Thurgood Marshal says you're shaking for 14 days? I don't think that's true. You know what? I think Thurgood Marshal is just taking a knee. And you know what I say, Thurgood Marshal? Good for you. Take a knee, buddy. You earned it. Bullshit. Yeah, we need to try and get those if we can. Weren't we scanning some alien alloys up here? Well, I guess we lost one shot at alien alloys, but we did pick up a subsequent shot at alien alloys. I do want to get those, although we may have to let those pass, go make contact. Chosen Retribution. Clamp down on activities in this region, reducing the area's supply income. We really got to do something about Marsha there.
The resistance is counting on us to protect their people.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, we have a new resistance contact, more alien alloys. So we've got 2 shots at alloys with time to investigate, but we got to go make contact here. We need a safety valve before we can hit either of those alloys. We got to open this up. We got to make contact. We have plenty of intel, which we actually already started making contact and ground it down a little bit. Faceless autopsy research is complete. That's fantastic. Mimic beacons are available. Mech breakdown is instant. Let's give Dr. Tigan what he wants.
Capable of targeting and engaging selected units.
I'm starting to feel less good about Dr. Tigan and tolerating his proclivities with these aliens too. I'm thinking about it, trying to think it through here, and I realize that even though they're dead, he's still abusing his position the same way Captain Kowalski abused his position to rob our boy Thurgood Marshal of a much-deserved promotion. And you know what? This is bullshit. I'm going full social justice warrior on this one. People say social justice warrior like it's a bad thing. Why would you be against social justice? I don't understand. It's confusing to me. What do we want to research, though? Lost autopsy, don't care. Advent Trooper autopsy, we still have not done. We should definitely do that.
My past surgical experience is limited.
By the way, Dr. T, how come this research was not yet instant? We've probably killed 50 Advent Troopers. How have we not gotten this one down to instant yet?
Have disguised its most glaring divergence from the human form with a carefully designed helmet.
What are you on down about there, Dr. Ty? I mean, I'm actually a little salty because this is one of the reasons why we don't have a Skulljack yet. We never did that autopsy. It feels like we should have done that one already. That should have been instant. Still, we're coming down here. Let's build some items. So, weapons, Gremlin Mark II. We need alloys. All right.
Hey, Commander.
Ionic Ripjack and the Bell Pup. I don't care about that. I'm not really overly enthused about the thought. Mimic Beacon, though. Yeah, don't want that. And now we can't afford the Gremlin Mark II anyway, because it takes 45. Actually, we can afford it. We still just need the alloys. It only takes 45 supplies. We'll have plenty of time to rebuild our stockpile of supplies. We'll be getting supplies fast and furious anyway. We're making cash like an actual Fast and Furious film, though.
Our research was a success.
Advent Trooper Autopsy is finished. How about an inspiration? We unlocked the Battle Scanner. Might actually build one of those because they are useful when fighting the Chosen. Don't care about Lost Corpse, 2 days, Advent Turret Breakdown. Experimental weapons really don't give a shit. Purifier, Viper Autopsy, Spectre Autopsy, Berserker Autopsy. The Viper Autopsy gives us advanced battlefield medicine. I don't remember what the Priest does. Probably something psionic that we don't care about. Let's do the turret breakdown.
The turrets we see employed by Advent throughout their various facilities and security checkpoints are automated.
Just because I'm still feeling a little hesitant about Dr. Tigan's proclivities. I feel like if I feed him a steady stream of robots, maybe I'm not indulging his kink so much. Maybe we need to come to sort of a Dr. With Dr. Tigan here, we got to come to like sort of a John Bradford kind of scenario. I just need to quit enabling it. I really got to go to like some Al-Anon meetings or something, man. Just enabling these guys, and I don't feel good about it. I'm trying to be a better person. Okay, Theodore Roosevelt has recovered from his wounds. That's going to be 2 pips of reduction on the old Avatar project there. Little bit of sabotage. So the aliens got 4 this month. We set them back to... What's our next mission? We have to hunt the Chosen, though. Avatar project progress reduced by 2. Napoleon and Tara Reid are back in action, and we need to take... we'll come back to this in a minute. We got to take Napoleon, and he's got a negative trait that we need to take and have that busted down. So he should be... If we go to the training center... No. Is that in the... It's in the infirmary, Pete. Down to the infirmary... Yuri Novak? What negative trait does Yuri have? Yuri does not have negative traits, Pete. Come on. This is Yuri Novak we're talking about. You honestly think Yuri Novak... I mean, okay. You called me, Pete. I hate fear of Chosen. I'm just... I work on the abs, Pete. They are the most sacred object Yuri possesses. His holy 48 pack of abs. And every time Chosen show up, the lady keeps stabbing me in the abdomen, Pete. And you know what? Knife wounds are not good for the abs. The 48 pack looks much less attractive when he's covered in scar tissue, Pete. That's all I'm saying. Yet he have 2 reputations, Pete. I wouldn't say he's phobia. He's not down and outright fear. Yet he have reservations about engaging in combat in zone where Chosen are known to be active. This is a better way to put it. Right, Bradford and Freeman, let's get them up.
If they continue their training together.
Freeman, get it done. Covert operators. Guys are working it. We should have had that going since they got out of the hospital, but... Alien debris cleared. Alright, there's 152 supplies. Do we want to build anything down here? No, we're going to sit on those supplies for a minute. We should get both of these engineers cracking. Yes, that's right, Pete. Get cousin Susanna down there. Have her get sexy ass swinging the hammer. Oh, you know what I like, Pete. I want her coming out of engine room all sweaty and disheveled. Oh, I love so sexy when she comes out like this.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Advent doesn't seem to have any issues stationing completely.
Okay, gives us a defense matrix.
Proximity.
Illyrium is inspired.
Really
It takes
shows you
40
how much
Illyrium crystals, which is most of our Illyrium. But that does, we got to hit it while it's inspired. We do need Illyrium. If that was psionics or something, I would probably skip it. But Illyrium is a required research that's going to unlock plasma weapons and powered armor. Stuff we all are going to want eventually anyway. Contact is made with a new region. We can swoop over then and start picking up some of those alloys. It'd be really nice if that signal jamming dark event would go the fuck away, though. This also helps us on our monthly income. The Chosen have been cracking down on our monthly stipend of supplies pretty heavily, too. Gives us an extra 65. Eastern Europe, we could build a radio beacon. I'm in no rush to do that. Our next...
resistance operatives we just made contact with in this region warned us that one of the Chosen has been terrorizing the area for some time now.
Yeah, I still don't get the Warlock. That guy doesn't seem too dangerous. Like, every time we fought him, he never really did anything. He summons priests, which is irritating, but, like, as far as actual fighting goes, guy doesn't have a whole lot going for him. So we have just alloys.
Avenger plotting
Well,
new
all right.
course.
So we lost a bunch of opportunities for scanning, and we lost all of them to signal jamming. That's okay. We're going to pick up these alloys, get what we need, build our Mark II Gremlin.
Putting it on screen now.
148 supplies. So the Avatar project got pipped up by 3, constructed 1 facility. We dumped it by 2 and did all of these glorious things.
If we are going to eliminate the alien
And then Optimus Prime still tells me that I did like a mediocre to shitty job. So, okay. New knowledge level collector. Chosen are more likely to capture soldiers in combat. Attempt to sabotage. She's going to try and sabotage the Avenger. All right. And this guy is doing some retribution. Also beginning to gather knowledge. Do we not have... Shouldn't we be doing a covert operation? I didn't pick a covert operation. I am an idiot. Real checkpoints. Don't care. Dark Tower. We'd like to stop. We're going to have probably a retaliation mission to deal with. We have a bunch of new orders and no real way to take advantage of them. Speed of all weapons research is increased. That's nice, but we should get rid of that and replace it with, I don't know, I guess Lightning Strike. It actually seems more useful at the moment. We can't get rid of Trial by Fire. I'm going to ditch Tithe in favor of Private Channel. I like the extra time. The extra time is going to ultimately save us more injured soldiers than pretty much anything else. We've got to start this mission. We need a lieutenant to do it. We got to think about the ambush. I mean, I want to send Freeman and Bradford. Okay, hold on a second. Is there a chance for ambush here? No. Wounded and captured, yes. Ambush, no. So that to me says Helen Keller. And we can negate the risk of soldier captured by sending literally anyone. I'm thinking Red Brown is due for +1 health. And if we send a Sergeant Plus, we can negate that. Steve, you know what? Just take Bieber. Get him out of the base, honestly. There's nothing literally more useful we could do with Justin Bieber here. We got to get this chosen assassin under control, though. She's starting to sabotage the Avenger. I'm not having that. Let's go grab our supplies. Then we're going to circle back, get these alloys, upgrade our gremlins. In all likelihood, we're going to be, before that happens, we're going to be doing a Haven defense. It'd be nice if we could get our bond deepened before that came up. 1 pip of progress, please. Just a 1.
Commander, the aliens
Okay,
continue
1
to
pip.
make progress on the Avatar project.
It's fine,
We're
Bradford.
going
It's 1
to
pip.
slow them down. We'll need to
We're still
move
fine. Doom counter's not yet looming. Really do need to get that proving ground going, though. Oh, okay. There's our retaliation mission. We were expecting this. That's fine.
Suffering is needless.
Oh, Mr. Warlock. Jaxmon Balladur. Hey, it's a brand new Balladur. He's the Dawn Butcher. That's actually a really cool name, man. Operation Winterclaw. We're going to go fight the Dawn Butcher.
Course for India.
I mean, that's a great name, though. The Dawn Butcher. It just sounds bad. It's metal as shit. The guy's so powerful, he can literally kill the rising of the sun. That's... Man, that's actually... You got a great nickname, man. You really do. That's clever marketing. That's solid marketing, dog. It's solid. All right, Morgan Freeman, we're sending you. John Bathtub Bradford is also available. Let's get the 2 of you in and into the mix. Who do we want to back you up with? Hormone Stallone. Taylor Swift is still out, so you know what? I'm going to say no to Hormone Stallone. Instead, let's send Lindsay Lohan. We got to get somebody for Lohan to partner with. I think we definitely want Marie Radium Curie on this mission. And then what do we back him up with? I'm thinking like Teddy in the bench, though. This is for social justice. I mean, I know we said Thurgood the Bench Marshal is taking a knee, but you know what's better than taking a knee, Thurgood Marshal? Not that I'm anything problem with the take a knee movement. I think it's a perfectly cromulent way to offer a nonviolent protest to a situation that you find untenable. But likewise, I feel like I've got a little cognitive dissonance when it comes to the whole take a knee thing. If it's corporate policy for a company to say, hey, you're not supposed to do this behavior, and I mean, people have a right to protest. They do, absolutely. Should be anyone be able to stop them from saying, hey, you're not allowed to take a knee during the national anthem? Absolutely not. That is a perfectly cromulent form of nonviolent protest. I have no objection to that. But likewise, I also have no objection to a business saying, I'm sorry, this is against our particular company policy. We understand that you have a right to do this, but also, you know, we still have to think about our organization as well. So we're going to ask you to not do that, and there will be consequences if you don't adhere to this policy. It's just like anything else. Be like if they'd say, hey, don't smoke in the bathroom at work, and you're smoking in the bathroom, you kind of deserve to get in, maybe, you know, you deserve there to be consequences for doing something you weren't told to do. You have the absolute right to do it. I mean, well, the smoking in the bathroom thing is maybe that's a great example because that's straight up, maybe possibly illegal in many cases. But there's nothing illegal about offering nonviolent protest to a social situation that you find disagreeable. I support your right to do it, but likewise, I also support employers and their right to, you know, potentially consequence you for your behavior. It's a naughty situation, not N-A-U-G-H-T-Y, but K-N-O-T-T-Y. It's complex. It's a complex scenario. There's, you know, both sides are in the right. It's one of those situations where you got to be sort of comfortable with just cognitive dissonance. Be like, you know, I understand why they're doing this, and I support their right to do it, but also I can see the other side of it too. Who's going to be carrying our Mimic Beacon? I really feel like we should probably have one. You know what, Bradford? That seems like a you gig. Let's get you the Mimic. Mostly because you're the most likely candidate to spawn a situation that requires us to fucking need one. What about weapons, by the way? Do you have the good gun? All right, Bradford's got the good gun. Freeman's got a good gun. Lindsay Lohan, you do not have a good gun. Let's get you the good mag cannon. There we go. You're going to have dual frags. Really wish we could upgrade your game a little bit. Can we build blue screen rounds? You know what? If we can build blue screen rounds, we should do that. Hold on a second. If blue screen rounds are on the table, those need to get built.
Learned too much about our operations, Commander. If we don't work with the resistance on
I'm working with them right now, Bradford. What do you want?
End up on the defensive.
New orders, Commander?
Well, I mean, I wish we had Al. How come you can't build blue screen rounds, Lou? We should just be able to straight up build those. I didn't think they took a project. I thought they were just buildable. I don't want to spend 50 supplies on a battle scanner.
Dad sacrificed the only thing he had left to get this ship off the ground.
His supply of pudding? That was really the only thing he had left, was a healthy supply of Jell-O pudding. And if he sacrificed that to get this thing off the ground, then you're right. He did make a powerful sacrifice. Weapon upgrade. Wow, we can put 3 things on this. Advanced scope, advanced expanded magazine, and a repeater. I like all of those. That advanced expanded magazine really should go on a shotgun, though. Let's do advanced scope. Let's do expanded magazine. And then let's do repeater. Very small chance for instant kills. If we get banished, that one could pay some dividends for us long term. Teddy the Bully Roosevelt, what do you got? I've got social justice. That's what I've got, Pete. I'm going to go out there and dish out a healthy beat down to these alien scum. And we've got Captain Kowalski up on discrimination charges right now. It's only a matter of time until, once again, my good pal Thurgood Marshall is right there with me, bucking Lieutenant. In fact, I think it's only going to be a matter of time until Captain Kowalski is replaced with Thurgood Marshall. We're taking over the job because, honestly, Kowalski doesn't fucking deserve it. Thurgood Marshall over here just being like the strong, silent type. Just be like, you know what? I'm just going to quietly out here and display my prowess, display my competence, and I'm going to silently make that Kowalski look like the piece of garbage that he is. Just out here doing my job, kicking ass, bringing justice to the people. Kowalski wants to be a bigoted piece of shit. You know what? It's fine. It's not going to stop what I'm doing. I'm in the right here. I will be venerated. I'm on the right side of history in this one, Pete. You're damn right you are, Thurgood. Let's go out there and be on the right side of a shotgun as well and not get killed on this mission. How about that? Lawsuit goes away if you get killed. Kowalski gets off scot-free because, you know, 6th Amendment, right? To face his accuser and all.
People don't stand a chance against them. We're heading in to secure the area. Eliminate all enemy contacts.
All right, save the resistance forces, defeat all the enemies. I can do both of those things. I can do 2 things. That's it, though. I mean, that's my limit. I can do literally 2 things. You put a third thing in there, and I'm probably dead. 2 things is my limit. I can do 2. I can walk and chew bubble gum, but if you want me to pat my head at the same time, I'm gonna choke to death.
Leading an assault on the resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect.
That's all right. We got Marie Curie on our side here. She's gonna go out there, get these resistance personnel probably straight off the bat, because they're very close to us.
Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
Yeah, we got 2 people who are concealed. Got some rookies there. All right, Madam Curie, let's get you out there on the scout. Marie Radium Curie is back and ready to work. Any enemies? None. Excellent, Madam Curie. Get your butt up there. Plenty of targets for remote start on this mission as well, which I love. Still no vision on the enemy. That's beautiful. All right. If we go out this way, it's pretty unlikely that move will spawn a pod. Marie Curie would have spotted them by that. She would have already... She'd have had eyes on them already. So we're going to go with the advanced. Lightning Strike is already doing some work for us here. We're getting a lot deeper penetration on this mission than we otherwise would have. Lindsay Lohan, of course, no stranger to deep penetration. Pete, you calling... Are you slut-shaming Lindsay Lohan? No, I'm just saying. She's a healthy girl, has a healthy sexual appetite. Enjoys a little deep dicking occasionally. There's nothing wrong with that. Not judging her. Here comes our warlock friend. All right.
Gods, elevate.
We expected this guy to show up, so let's see what he can do. Can summon Advent Troopers, reveals concealed units, regenerates lost health. Don't like that. He takes increased damage from skirmishers. Yeah, Norman Borlaug's riding the pine for the whole campaign. He's easy to target from high ground. All right. I don't really like can summon Advent Troopers, but oh, god damn it, there's a berserker over there. He also reveals concealed enemies, which is bad for us. Oh shit, there's a fucking avatar over. Alright, we got a bunch of really high health enemies. Actually, in all likelihood, Lily, I'm gonna say it's not a they're no better. I'll go ahead and just straight up say they're categorically worse. Like, avatars are irritating, but they're nowhere near as irritating as floaters. The fact that we have spawned 2 pods in a single turn here is not fantastic for us. Resistance activity, you guys are gonna have to really chip in on this one. We could use some help here. We got a lot of enemies. Alright, that's a solid start. We got a lot of foes coming in on us here. This guy's now in a battle frenzy. This woman bravely leaping through a plate glass window, taking cover behind the burning vehicle, taking shots at a muton that did not connect. What are you shooting at? Another berserker. Anything you can do to help us out with those berserkers is potentially very good for us. Alright, Bradford, you're probably going to be chucking that beacon this turn, because we're going to have to come over here and deal with this. Madam Curie, what can you give us? You could blow up that car and basically eliminate the resistance single-handedly this turn. Call me crazy, that seems like not the most ingenious idea of all time. So, Teddy Bully Roosevelt. We could have you come up here, run and gun, put a shotgun in this man's mouth, and almost certainly destroy it. Morgan Freeman? You wouldn't even need to run and gun, though. You could just walk over here and probably kill him. And also, then we have a Blade Master next to this Berserker. Alright, I like what you're bringing to the table. Thurgood Marshall? You could come over here, take a shot at this Avatar. Lindsay Lohan could give you a little bit of follow-up. Bradford, I'm very certain you're basically going to be chucking a Mimic Beacon this turn, and that's probably all we're going to get out of you. I'd love to go forward, but I'm a little concerned about us getting revealed by the Warlock, because he is out there somewhere. So what we might want to do, it is a little early for the Claymore. You know what? It's a little early, but I still think it's worthwhile. These guys got a lot of health. I want to make sure we can down both of them in a single turn. This is our best start right here. We're going to detonate the weapon. 6 damage, shredded the armor, 8 damage on our boy there. So that means we've got almost a guaranteed kill here for Teddy. Alright, Roosevelt, let's get it done.
Seems doable.
Buddy! Hey, Mr. Muton! Looking a little bit like my police captain, who I'm most unhappy with right now. Why don't you take a shotgun to the brain, Jim? Okay, one for you. Morgan Freeman is still concealed. The bench, I kind of feel like maybe you come over here, take a shot at the Avatar. We still need you in cover at the end of the turn, though, because that sectoid is still back there.
If you say
So,
so.
Lohan, let's have you on the dash. 83%, pretty solid, only 50 to the sectoid. If we're gonna leave something alive, it feels like the sectoid is the right choice. Yeah, go ahead, Lindsay Lohan, take the shot at the Avatar. It's pretty solid. 83%. These guys are hard to hit. Lohan's starting us out with 7 solid damage. Alright, Bradford, you could give a bonus action to Morgan. Do we want to go that route this early? I think the answer is yes. I think we're going to need it.
No problem.
So we bring Morgan Freeman over here. Yeah, congratulations, you spotted me. There I am. Yes, the Berserker did in fact find himself one Morgan Freeman, but all things considered, that's really not going to save his ass. It's yo ass, friend. Yo ass. Okay, Thurgood Marshall, will come back to you. John Bathtub Bradford, give your boy Morgan Freeman, pump him up. Freeman, getting the nod. More damage. We do have a Blade Master next to that guy, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. Maybe we take Thurgood Marshall over to finish him off and let Bradford use the beacon. You know what? I feel like Bradford... Yeah, we're going to have Bradford go for the beacon here. Beacon from Bradford. Thurgood Marshall, get over here and hack this man into haggis, please. Thank you. Notice who got the killing blow there? Yeah, it was Thurgood Marshall. The guy's out there. I'm telling you, just out there, quiet competence. Doing his job day after day after day. Bradford keeping us safe with the old mimic. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, I feel a little bad about Rose Stewart there. That kind of feels like bullshit. I mean, we had a mimic beacon out. They should have shot at the beacon. Spectral zombies. Not too worried about those guys. Oh, except apparently they just teleport across the map. Well, I wasn't worried about them. Suddenly I'm slightly more concerned. Well, this one's just gonna be dead. Stay the fuck away from Morgan Freeman. Yes, Pete, that's right. When Morgan Freeman is around, he doesn't put up with any of this zombie bullshit. Morgan Freeman ain't fucking having it. You want to bring that zombie nonsense? You better keep it over there. Keep it to your damn self. A resistant soldier with a whiff. That's really not the best use of your... Well, I was going to say it's not the best use of your time, man, but turns out it doesn't matter at all, actually. If you want to keep chipping away at that guy, though, resistance lady back there, I would love it if you could just single-handedly take that man down. That would be beautiful. Alright, Bradford. We're out of Mimic Beacon. Marie Radium Curie can still only detonate and murder the resistance. That is not useful. Theo, you're not going to contribute much of anything. Freeman, I know you've got the enhanced foot speed and the run and gun. I feel like we got to use it.
Stick and move.
Freeman's going to stick and move.
Step it off.
Morgan Freeman is God of War. An absolute God of War. Okay, Freeman, we'll come back to you in a minute because we got follow-up options. First things first. Lindsay Lohan. Yep, 92. Oh, she could kill that spectral zombie. I'm actually not too worried about the spectral zombie. More worried about this guy. Once again, Lindsay Lohan lights him up, delivering 8 damage. Alright, Bathtub, I'm going to need you to finish that man off. And you know what? I think I'm going to forego cover to do it. I want you to have a quality shot. No. Well, I said a quality shot, Bradford. This ain't exactly that. Good whiff. Marie Radium Curie. How much damage does your Temnotic rifle do? Its minimum is 4. You know what? Let's see if we can get you over here to get the kill. Just quietly. Yeah, you got a 96% chance at this, man. Never mind, he's done. No chance for you to be revealed either. The silent kill pays dividends. And we have wasted Morgan Freeman's run and gun because we could have just came over here and slashed him, but, I mean, it's fine. Shotgun to the brain is still a shotgun to the brain, and it still gets us a kill. Kill's a kill. Doesn't necessarily matter how we get there, as long as we get there.
They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile.
Okay, we got 3 civilians saved. These guys are going up to help. Morgan Freeman has an implacable move, which we want to take, but we want to take to get back over with the rest of the team. We're a little spread out here, and we should have somebody who can come over here and finish off this spectral zombie before he gets in action. I mean, Teddy and the bench are in town. These guys explode when they die, but I think their radius for explosion is only 2. As long as we're not right next to them, we should be fine. Thurgood Marshall. Thurgood delivers the goods. Yeah, Thurgood Marshall, I'm impressed with you on a daily basis. You're a goddamned hero, Thurgood. Yeah, whatever you're saying, Warlock, honestly, can't be bothered to care. Come on over here and say that to me. Come over here and say that to my face. Meanwhile, the Resistance just keeps lighting up these guys over here. Won't you take that, Mr. Muton? Oh, she finally whiffed the one on the Berserker, but... Actually, the fire is getting better. Some of it went out. I don't know what those guys are doing. Alright, well, we got Resistance personnel to save Marie Curie. Let's get you up in a position where maybe we can see if we get some solid use out of your remote start ability. There's definitely a Faceless in that church, too. We know that's coming, so we just need to be on the up and up and prepared to deal with the Faceless. We also maybe want to take a bit of a slow turn here and get some reloads in. Maybe a little Overwatch. Teddy Roosevelt has plenty of bullets. He's just going to Overwatch. Morgan Freeman's still got 3, but let's give Freeman a reload. I mean, he's our heavy hitter. The man is a god of war. Thurgood Marshall, of course, still packing plenty of heat because the guy is Thurgood Marshall. When you say he's packing plenty of heat, Peter, you saying he has a big penis? I mean, yeah, I'm assuming Thurgood Marshall's rocking a massive swinging dick. You don't. Let's just say, you know, you don't get the power that you get out of a Thurgood Marshall unless Homeboy is packing a pretty healthy piece of meat there. What are you gonna do? Summon more garbage water units? Keep waiting for the Resistance to just kill the Chosen for us. I mean, so far so good. They're picking apart this Berserker, just standing there taking it in the face. Berserker's getting lit up. You know, Resistance team, it sort of seems like you guys got this shit handled. Do you really need me? I kind of feel like you guys are getting the job done. Criticaling the shit out of Mutons over here. I'm not sure I even need to be here, guys. I'm not salty, by the way. Don't misconstrue. I need some sort of cover. I want to be able to see that Muton. We're not going to be able to whack him with the shrapnel bomb, but we might be able to put ourselves in a position where we can get in there and finish him off. Oh, he's still too far away. Okay. Well, we could move up and try and defend the headquarters. I mean, that is our mandate. Teddy? Stay close. Keep it tight. God of War? Similarly, I mean, I think we just stay close, keep a tight formation, wait for the enemy to break from cover. We're going to go PUBG on him here. We just play it close to the vest, wait for the enemy to break the cover as the blue closes in, and then when they're out in the open, we just gun them down. Lindsay 80 proof Lohan here, working up a bit of a sweat, so she probably is up to about 80 proof. We could send Bradford. You know, Bradford, this is... I was going to say we could send Bradford forward here, a little risky, but that move actually is safe because we got the scout out. Okay, well, at least Braun bought it, but that's okay. I feel like that Berserker's probably going to get eradicated by Resistance personnel. Muton's making a move. That's a Muton, and it's 2 Mutons and a Berserker, though. That's a lot of heat. Well, here they come. Hopefully we'll get some Overwatch here. We did not.
The target is marked.
Yeah, that's... I mean, that's a lot of heat. What are you doing now? Spectral zombies again? With any luck, we can... Oh, well, never mind. Those guys are just going to die to Overwatch. So this guy's dead. Yeah, go ahead and step up and then watch Lindsay Lohan put you immediately back into the dirt.
I definitely got that one.
You definitely got him, Lindsay. And your friend here... Oh, Thurgood Marshall shot a wall. He was just open. This is the teamwork of Thurgood Marshall and Teddy Roosevelt. Thurgood shoots the wall down. Then his bro, Teddy, closes the deal. That's how a good team works. Buddy, that's the kind of assist John Stockton wouldn't have gotten credit for. Excellent work, Thurgood. Like, this Berserker's just dead, then the Resistance is gonna kill him. We got nothing to worry about here. Just reload and shoot him, girl. You got this. He's right there. There you go. Nice work. Reload. Maybe crack a shot. There's a Muton over there, I think, still. Or if you want to start working over the Chosen for me. The Resistance are ruining those cats. Alright, warming up the Berserker for me a little bit. 4 damage. Y'all getting wrecked, though. There's another Berserker back there. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of Berserkers, though. So, how do we want to handle this? Well, we're going to need some cover. We're going to need to take some shots. Bradford is the only person in an excellent position. What can we remote start here? Anything useful? Not right now. Alright, we got a lot of people who are a long way from contributing. I hate leaving Mutons unattended. They're so dangerous when uncontrolled because of their grenades. Lohan also only has a single bullet. Lohan has but a single bullet. So we can bring Bradford over here. I don't know if I like that. Alright, Bradford, over here. See what kind of shots you've got. You should have a good shot at the Berserker worst case scenario. That actually, okay, so the worst case scenario has been achieved. That's really your only shot. It feels like we should get you out of here. I'm a little worried about you getting revealed. Marie Curie, let's bring you over here. You do have a flank shot now. It can't miss, but it's going to be poor damage. If we bring Lindsay Lohan up to this tree,
I guess that'll be okay.
what can you give us, Lohan? I mean, you can launch a... you can hit... Okay, Lohan can hit the... Alright, well, we're going to do that then. Not necessarily for the damage here, so much as we're looking to open up some shred. That's going to get rid of some of that armor on all of our foes. Also, we're opening up some flank shots here for my boy John Bathtub Bradford. Marie Curie could maybe get in there and deal. We do have run and guns available, so we could run and gun, take a shot at the Mutons, but what about that Berserker? How are we going to get him when the jig is up? Freeman does not have a run and gun, so we could run him up, but he's going to have... He would have shots, they would just be very poor shots. Thurgood Marshall doesn't even have run and gun, because, you know, Captain Kowalski's a douche nozzle. Little bit better than a 2/3 chance we take this guy. You know what? Come on, Bradford. Good work, John. You shot the tree. Well, alright. Any chance we might have of being aggressive is then over. 56% chance here. This is not worth taking. You know what? That guy is going to have to move to cover. So we might be able to get some utility out of an Overwatch here.
Seems doable.
Morgan Freeman, can you do a little better on the shot percentage? You know what? Take the Muton. I'm really concerned about Mutons with grenades. I'm less concerned about getting punched by a Berserker. If we have to get punched by a Berserker, we can. It's probably not going to kill anyone. Morgan Freeman with his implacable move. Could have him run over here. I don't know really if I like that. You know what, Roosevelt? Take the shot. Teddy Roosevelt. The man, the myth, the legend.
On reserves.
Alright, we gotta fall back now. Okay, so all we got left over here is a Berserker. We're not gonna be able to kill him, but what we can do... Thurgood Marshall, inspire your bro, Teddy Roosevelt, give him a bonus action. That's sorted. Bully, use that bonus action to Overwatch. We're gonna Overwatch here. You need to get the fuck out of here. You know what? Overwatch. No, don't call the Sky Ranger, though. Overwatch is not useful. We don't need to Overwatch. Get into a position where this man has no chance of discovery.
Life is in your hands.
Alright, we're gonna get some Overwatch here. Hey, Pete, just a reminder, credit for that Overwatch shot actually goes to my homeboy, Thurgood Marshall, because the only reason I was able to do that is Thurgood said, "Hey, Teddy, consider shooting again." Chosen? Okay, resistance fighters? What are we doing here? Unloading? Alright, you picked the smart target with the Muton. Keep pumping fire at that Muton. That's it. Just keep dropping them on him. Look at the resistance over here doing work. The resistance, though. These guys. Sisters are doing it for themselves over here. Not sure why that vehicle spontaneously exploded, but all right. Okay, Marie Radium Curie. Ah, man, there's a Chosen over there somewhere, though.
I go where you tell me.
I would love to see you remote start something useful. Well, you can remote start something, it just ain't useful. We know there's a pod over here, but let's not overcommit. We got some guys who still... Teddy needs some bullets here. He emptied the clip. Teddy, 88% from here. You know what? Take the shot. Well, you're doing a number on the Resistance Fortress, Ted. I'll give you credit for that. You're working the building pretty good. Morgan Blade Master Freeman. Oh, the God of War's gonna get one here. Yeah, get you some. Chump! Morgan Freeman has had about an ass full of punk asses. Can you have an ass full of punk asses, Pete? Oh, Morgan Freeman has had more than an ass full. Lohan, let's get you up here and see if you can finish off this Berserker. You got a chance. She's got to. Never mind, she has better than a chance. She's gonna do it. The building, though, guys. People still gotta live here when the mission is over. Just a gentle reminder, you know, there are still folks who are gonna... They live and work in this place.
Seems doable.
100%? Alright, well, I guess Bradford gets the KO then. Berserker is down. Go ahead and use that free action to reload. Marie Curie, let's get a reload for you as well. The bench is still a little lower on ammo than I'm totally comfortable with, but I want somebody on Overwatch because I feel like we're going to have some more spectral zombies closing in here. We also have a Faceless, which is bad. Well, he's gonna go for civvies though. Here comes our berserker friend. He's gonna take the Overwatch. We whiffed it. That's okay, Thurgood Marshall. I understand why you missed. I mean, you're still salty about the whole passed over for a promotion, and I think understandably so. We've lost Denise Perkins. Perkins Restaurant is now out of business, though. We activated another... I mean, it's just a muton. Chosen's gonna choose. Shoot that muton in the spine. Nope, you're gonna reload. Somebody shoot that muton in the spine, though. Okay, this is not the turn for you guys to fucking fall apart. Shoot that muton in the heart. There you go. What are you doing over here? Another berserker? Oh, working over another muton. Man, there's a shitload of mutons on this map. Working over the faceless. Hey, solid start. That lady getting the assist right there. She just opened the door for Teddy or the bench. Now, love is a battlefield. That's how that song goes. Love is a battlefield. All right, Teddy. We can have you come in here, run and gun, put a beating on this berserker. Don't hate that plan. What about the faceless? I mean, Morgan Freeman, I feel like we could have him come in here, take a shot at the berserker, be next to the faceless, and kill it with a little bit of phantom. The bench getting robbed out of that promotion. Still salty about that. Okay. You know what? This is fine. Go ahead and murder that faceless. One more for the bench. You just got benched. Lindsay Lohan's out of bullets. Alright, so Lohan, we're gonna have you Overwatch. You lock it up, get reloaded. Well, you have a... never mind, you got 92% at the berserker from here. Just take it. Lindsay Lohan's mag cannon, wheeling and dealing. Oh, come on. Did you really need to spit right in the guy's face? That's just uncalled for. I mean, frankly, it's just honestly rude. Bradford, let's get you in. Have you take a shot at the berserker if you can get it. 80%. Not the greatest shot of all time, but probably good enough. Bradford brings it home. Marie Radium Curie. We don't quite have this guy in execution territory, but we're close. Honestly, we could get the rest of the way home with nothing more than a grenade. 82%. Roosevelt's got it. I was gonna say you just got TED talked, but it doesn't have quite the same ring to it as the whole Thurgood to bench Marshall thing. That leaves Morgan Freeman to come in, cover us with a little shotgun Overwatch from the front. And we got Marie Radium Curie, who is not going to get Overwatch, but we just don't want her to bump into the Chosen who's going to auto-reveal us. So you know what? Just Overwatch, Curie. Yeah, well, I mean, mostly you're just standing back there summoning spectral zombies. Keep doing that, by the way. Everybody's fine with it. These guys are not a problem. You're way less irritating than Marsha. What the hell was that, Freeman? Thought you were a god of war. You were supposed to be this Colossus, this great legendary thing. And yet, you just... oh, okay. Spectral Rupture is potentially bad for some civilians, especially since the Resistance is probably going to start shooting at those guys. Yep. Guys, the church! That's your own home! I mean, at this point, I'm not going to let you continue to blame us. This woman is going to kill herself. If that guy dies, she dies in the explosion. Oh, good shot. I'm just glad none of my troopers are near the zone of terror. This guy's gonna keep working over that muton? I mean, the muton just standing there letting this guy gut him. Alright, this is not on me. Really? Because it looks like the only thing that's left is this one lone muton, and, well... I wish I could say there was a little bit of the church left, but I think we can all see that ain't exactly true. So Thurgood Marshall, you're out of bullets. We're gonna have you reload. And we might as well, this is not a great shot, but there's no, I was gonna say there's no real drawback to taking it. That's actually not true. We could just get grenade happy here. You know what? Oh, we can't. Actually don't have the arm for it. Well, take the shot then. It's fine. That was a good shot, Thurgood Marshall. We're not taking anything away from you on that one. You know what? You done good, kid. You done good. And you know how I know you done good? Because that man is still up, but he's also combat protocolable. John Jinboy Bradford is going to take credit for your hard work, because that's how Bradford rolls. I mean, I don't even know what you're talking about at this point, bro. Your side's getting wrecked. Overwatch. Alright, so now it's just a steady, relentless assault as we approach the hideout of the Chosen. We're gonna reload where appropriate, Overwatch where appropriate, and we're just gonna march up this guy's throat, and then we're gonna put our foot in his mouth and kick his teeth down it. If the worst he can do is just summon some, like, sort of explodo zombies at us occasionally, we got nothing to worry about. Honestly, we could probably just let the Resistance go over there and finish him off. You guys are just reloading. I really would like to take another turn to consolidate my gains.
Seems doable.
Also, there's still a Faceless somewhere, because we've only fought the one. You know what? Yeah, we need to approach with caution here. Still a Faceless. As we move through this little area, we're going to want to make sure we got plenty of Overwatch so that when the Faceless does pop out, we can gut him down. We want a one and done with the gun here. Have him hop out and be like, hey, look, I'm a Faceless, and then it's just rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat, tat-tat, bang, like a Fallout Boy tune. We're gonna have some tired troopers after this Haven defense. Alright, this guy's actually making a move. He does trigger Overwatch, so he's gonna get a little bit of it here. He's also about to get utterly ruined if he stays in that truck. You stay in that truck, Home Slice, you're about to get fucked. Not if you're in there with Jesse and Walter cooking up a big batch of meth, because I got a Reaper over here who's going to make that thing detonate like a neutron bomb. Jesse, it's time to cook. Okay. He summoned. It's some Advent. These guys are also going to get killed by Overwatch. Morgan Freeman? Oh, see you in hell. See you in hell. You're saying something about minions, sir. What was that? I don't actually see any minions. How's that guy still alive? Did you guys kill the same dude twice? Alright, Morgan Freeman is dazed. Not actually overly concerned about. Oh, Resistance personnel, though. You have taken cover in a very bad spot. You also... Well, that's gonna... You're the last thing you're gonna do in this world is whiff. These guys are shooting at a hard target. Let's give them a little credit where credit is due here. They're working it. None of them are gonna hit anything. They're just gonna waste a lot of ammo. How did you miss that? He's right there. You could have reached out and poked him with the barrel of the gun. Where'd the Chosen go, though? Oh, he's still in the truck. Well, alright. I mean, that thing will explode. Wait, what? This will not blow up. How, though? That's straight up horseshit. Like, that thing definitely explodes. If we go running up on the guy, we can't even see him from there. We can't see him from anywhere. We have no shots at this guy? Well, we'll go for the revive. Morgan Freeman is now fine. Thurgood Marshall. You know what? The most useful thing you can do here is let's eliminate this guy's cover. Give me a little damage and ditch some of this dude's cover. This probably reveals our Reaper, which is fine. Our cover is now blown. This guy's in the open. Oh, look, there's a Reaper. Okay, so Bradford has that dude on a mortal lock. Marie Radium Curie, please tell me you can remote start. Why can you not remote start that truck? You should definitely be able to remote start that. All right, where can you get a shot at the Chosen? Okay, over here, it ain't a great shot, but it is a shot. We're going to check the remote start, just... we still can't remote start it. What was that you were saying, sir? I'm sorry. Really, I just wanted to manage to eliminate your cover with a shot that definitely shouldn't have eliminated your cover. Okay, Bradford, you're not going to do anything else useful. So, Freeman? Actually, Morgan Freeman, since you got dazed, you're not going to do anything else useful. Let's have you shoot this man's brain out. There we go. That just leaves us Teddy Roosevelt. Morgan Freeman is now implacable. You can get him closer. Let's get him closer. Freeman, get closer, get to full cover. Lohan? Well, we've already eliminated most of this dude's cover, but if we can detonate this vehicle... You know what? Go long, Lohan, and see if you can blow this. This also has the added advantage of shredding some of us. Bradford got the flank. Teddy Roosevelt? I mean, this is full cover. You know what, Teddy? Let's get creative here. Let's get crazy. You want to get crazy? Let's get crazy. That's right, Pete. Teddy the Bully Roosevelt's getting right up there in this man's grill. Ah, how do you like them apples, champ? How do you like them apples? How do you like them twice? Now I'm a little worried we may need to kill this guy this turn. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, Bradford has both actions. Aid protocol. Probably would have been better off on our Reaper, but that's okay. Teddy the Bully Roosevelt is a bit closer. And then Bradford? I think we just have you shoot him. This might force him to retreat. It's going to be close. Maybe not. He's still got about a third of his health. Let's see what he does. Oh, he did regenerate 3 HP. That's actually quite useful for us. He's jumping on the roof. And what are you doing now? Mind control. Well, sir, that was actually... that was a bad idea for two reasons. One, Teddy Roosevelt is not going to be mind controlled by your pathetic ass. And two, it wouldn't have mattered even if you had pulled it off. Nobody dominates the mind of Teddy Roosevelt, Pete. Teddy Roosevelt is a stalwart, powerful individual man. I'm not taking any shit off of this punk. One time on the campaign trail, Pete, a man threw a live badger at me. You know what I did? I made that badger my pet. I guess these guys are just auto-coded to always miss the Chosen. They must just not be able to do damage to a Chosen, which I suppose, you know, it's okay. Teddy, what do you got? 65% is not fantastic. Can you get up next to this man and shoot him? You know what we need to do? We need to get that fucker off the roof. That's what we need to do. And fortunately, we can do that. So, Marie Curie, just step back out of an abundance of caution, if you would. Thanks. Ted, I need this guy off the roof, so if you want to collapse what's left of this church. Thanks. Well, son, you are deader than a bag of dog shit. Morgan Freeman not only going to come up here and kill you, he's also going to get loot. Morgan Freeman did not pick up the loot, though. And once again, Thurgood the Bench Marshal comes in here, snatches the loot, and kills the Chosen. Why is this man not promoted? It's absolute madness. There's no reason for Thurgood Marshal to not be a lieutenant. It's just straight up prejudice. Yeah, it should be a faceless around here somewhere, probably. Yeah, faceless around here. Nope, I guess not. Well, Jax Mon Baladerp, Dawn Butcher, you got a really great title, bro, but I don't think you have the power to kill the sunrise itself. That was a sweet run. 22 enemies killed, absolute flawless performance. Take a mission photo. Oh, absolutely. The aliens will know fear. They damn well better. Morgan God of War Freeman out there doing heavy lifting. Thurgood Marshal just making an embarrassment out of Captain Kowalski right there. That's the staunchest indictment he could have delivered to him, is to just go out there quietly and competently do an amazing job. If he's not promoted this mission, there is no justice in this universe. None. No justice. No justice. What are we doing here, XCOM? Working the turkey through? Alright, there we go. Most damage dealt, Morgan Freeman. Made the most attacks, Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman. That's right, Pete. Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman. You can keep saying my name, Pete. It never gets less magically melodic. Okay, this is acceptable. It's about damn time. Thurgood Marshal, also a lieutenant. There is justice in the universe. The Chosen got pooped on. We rescued 15 civilians. Pretty solid. Picked up a repeater, 6 Muton Corps. That's a lot of fucking Mutons on one mission. 4 Berserkers. Got ourselves our first Archon, Sectoid, Faceless Corpse. Dr. Tigan's going to be beside himself trying to get a piece of Nikolai Coster-Waldau.
You and your crew have dealt another
And New India giving us an extra 45 supplies per month.
Today, Commander. Impressive work.
Yeah, well, you know, that Captain Kowalski's going to get shit canned. It's going to be all the result of the fantastic work of Thurgood Marshal. Speaking of fantastic work, holy shit, this mission was long as fuck. I'm done. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more, consider subscribing as well. Right now, I'm bailing on this shit. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.